The whys is the ease of dealing with them and the quality of what they do. The quality is important. Anyone can cut, anyone can edge, but not everyone can do it like they do it.
Right.
Okay, we're just a small cabinetry business. We specialize in anything that's cabinets. So we do kitchens, we do bathroom vanities, we do laundries, we can do wardrobes, and we really enjoy the more bespoke kind of things like TV units, specialized storage, understairs storage, and that they're those kind of challenging jobs that people are scared to take on. Our clientele vary. It's anyone that requires our service. We get good referrals coming through Cutshop with people that are needing stuff that is too complicated for them to assemble and install, so we'll get involved just on that side. Very first job we did was a nice TV unit / bookshelf in St. Heliers for a lovely client. It was quite intimidating and daunting for me because it was something completely different. But after sitting with Carl at Cutshop and going through the drawings and understanding how the fittings work and how we're going to draw this, it's not only a combination of how we draw, it's how we draw and how it gets put together on site. So there's a good understanding from Carl's side in terms of how things must happen on site, which is quite unique. It's not just sitting there and drawing something fancy. But that experience with them, and to be able to go there and say, listen, I don't know how, and to be just taken in and taught and shown. I thought, geez, this is different. It's special. They're very open for you to just book an appointment. You go in and you sit down with Carl for half an hour, whatever, and you can explain to him what you need. And I think it's unique, the openness that they are prepared to share their hardware and their knowledge and stuff. And Carl's very, very knowledgeable. And together you sort of collaborate and come together, and we understand how we've got to assemble this thing on site and where we put the fittings and all sorts of things. So there was a lot of intricacies in terms of getting it right on site that was important in the planning process. And that for me was very, very unique, because ultimately most people will just give us what you want. They're not going to help you figure it out. And Cutshop is very versatile in that sense. So with the facilities that Cutshop have, they just continually deliver a good product.
Right.
That's just, so it doesn't matter. So quality is not attached to a price, quality is attached to your end product. And that's why we say we can offer you good value for money, regardless of your budget. We're not going to skimp on the quality that goes in, because Cutshop delivers a good service in that way. It's difficult to grow a brand, and there's so many guys in New Zealand, there's so many companies doing what we do. So we need to focus on being consistent and deliver a high level of quality, regardless of what kind of budget we're working with, because we have high-end clients, we have clients who don't have much of a budget, so we need to find that sweet spot. But regardless of what kind of work we're doing, we'll give you value for money, and we'll always offer you the best possible service and quality that we can. And that's where Cutshop comes in, because they don't compromise on the quality that they put out. So that spills over into our business, which is great. Your kind of standard lead times to, let's say, do a kitchen project, depending on your finishes and that, there can be 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
That would be pretty standard for most companies.
Right.
We find ourselves trading in the 3 to 6 week bracket as a result of the service that we're getting from Cutshop. So it's a point of difference for us is that we can actually turn out work a lot quicker than your average guys. And you know what's really, really cool about them? If something goes wrong, or if there's a mistake with something, they don't go pointing fingers, they just sort it out for you.
Right.
So they're also prepared to take accountability. If they're wrong, and they fix it. They're not trying to get an extra $1 out of you to try and fix something may have gone wrong in their machine shop. And they've got a chap running that factory like clockwork, and communication is great between everybody, and you always know where you stand and where your orders are, so it just makes it as stress-free as possible. I think it's their ability to adapt, and it's their hunger to keep on learning and to keep on changing and to keep on improving their systems, improving how they work, improve their efficiency in the factory. I think that's the key to their success.